I mean, you can literally hold it in the pan and you're like, red, orange, red, orange. He who controls the spice controls the universe. Just a warning, y'all are gonna see this look a couple of times because apparently file corruption is a thing. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today I have a review for you all. We are going to be talking about the Too Faced Gingerbread Spice palette, and I will admit, out of all the stuff that Too Faced is deciding it wants to release for holiday, check out my anti-hauls or whatever to hear about that. This has gotten me the most excited, obviously, because I have it in my hot little hands. It is packaged just like all their other tin palettes, a la this formation, aka the Sweet Peach palette, chocolate bars, all that jazz, chocolate gold. You are getting 18 shades. It is a limited edition. It is going to run you $49, and it is 12.6 grams in a total net weight. Opening it up, you have a myriad of colors. We are getting 9 mattes and 9 shimmers. Well, sort of. More like 8.5 mattes and 8.5 shimmers, because this shade, oh snap, is sort of that like really soft matte with glitter infused with it, where the glitter's there for a little bit and then you blink a couple of times and it's gone. But enough unnecessary talk. I have worn this palette on my eyes in a myriad of ways. It is what I've got on my peepers today. We started off with this gumdrop shade, and then I went right into figgy pudding, and then I took spiked eggnog on the inner part of my eye, on the lower lash line, same thing, gumdrop and figgy pudding. Gonna bring you all in a little bit closer so you can see me sweating profusely from the pores. Now, instead of going like doot, 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 I'm just gonna go whoop, 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 like that. Let's just get into it. Starting off, we have Sugar Daddy, Frostbite Me, and Powdered Sugar. These two here are just kind of your generic setting shades, and I will say, Frostbite Me, I don't know if you can see, it looks kind of pretty there. It is not the most pigmented shimmer, and it is a little bit coarser to the touch, like you pick it up on a brush and you got some crumbly, glittery falloutiness. I would recommend using a tacky primer, a glitter base, whatever for that shade for it to actually like really show up with some oomph. Next up is Figgy Pudding, Looky at My Cookie, and Spiked Eggnog. Have them, gotta make sure I'm in frame, have them right here, going on like that. Next up is And Upside Down. Next up is Hot Toddy, Spice is Nice, and Gumdrop. Gumdrop, although nice and pigmented, is the most coarse feeling out of the mattes, but it does seem to blend well and has good pigmentation, whereas that swatch is not showing it the best. And I will tell you right now, this shade Hot Toddy, I don't know if it's going to pick it up on camera, kind of. Do you see how it's like red there, and then you turn it and it turns orange? It's this totally unique, like super smooth, fiery red, orange, yellow, whatever shiftiness going on. I mean, you can literally hold it in the pan and you're like, red, orange, red, orange. So I thought that was a hideously unique shade. Next we have Reindeer Paws, Oh Snap, and Gingerbread going on here. Trying to center myself. Then it is Gingerbread Latte, Bake It Till You Make It, and Warm and Toasty. I will say for the majority, a lot of these shimmers are really nice. Like, they perform what I would consider to be superior comparatively to Too Faced shimmers that we have dealt with in the past. They are more akin to the chocolate gold than, say, the crap we got in the white chocolate bar and white peach. Then last but not least, this one right here, Spiced Rum. I am going to swatch up top here for you guys so you can get a really good look at it. It's kind of faint and like this, what's this called? Frostbite Me shade here. It's very coarse and glittery and chunky and has a lot of fallout and isn't fun to work with. But these two shades, Spice of My Life and Ooh Burn, are returning to that really nice, smooth, and pigmented shimmer formula. So here we have the shades. One of these days I will get my swatches all in a straight line, but today is not that day. You just got a nice myriad of collection. Let's talk about the palette on a whole and my opinions. Okay, so right off the bat, this palette is hideously aesthetically pleasing. As you guys saw in my humorous thumbnail, we have got the basic white girl palette, which could have been named the Pumpkin Spice palette, which I think they have a Pumpkin Spice palette that's like limited to QVC or something like that, which I think is just plain rude when you've got this like tin pan thing going on. Pumpkin Spice palette would have sold like pumpkin spice. He who controls the spice controls the universe. But that being said, this palette, I feel from a lot of Too Faced holiday stuff, actually has a nice collection of colors. You have a lot of your like warm, rich, gingerbready shades going on here, but you also have some more fun pops of colors like the gumdrop, the figgy pudding, Spice is Nice, even this like green and purple going on here. All in all, the consistency is pretty good, 98, 97%, except for this Frostbite Me and this Spiced Rum shade, which suffers from that Too Faced shimmer formula that's just a little bit chunky and fallouty and not fun to work with. In my opinion, the mattes are wonderfully consistent and they just have a beautiful, nice array because you can go very natural, very soft, and then really zhuzh it up with like, say, Hot Toddy or this Warm and Toasty, even Ooh Burn, and just all the shimmers provided except for this Spiced Rum one because this, I'll do shimmer all up in the crease. I will do an all shimmer eye. I don't care what people say. But this one, don't try to do that. Just don't use this one at all. I enjoy the color spectrum. I enjoy the quality. Like if you're looking at any of the Too Faced palettes, holiday ones, especially the really big bulky ones that are either exclusive to Sephora or exclusive to Ulta, I would skip on those and actually get this one. I feel like you get a more unique selection of colors, a lot more wearability, and higher quality. Now I purchased this because the colors obviously do it for me. These are some nice grungy whatever with some bright things, not necessarily knowing what the quality is going to be because the white chocolate palette was in this sort of packaging and it was total crap. But I was horrendously and pleasantly surprised by the quality of this. I have been using it a fair amount and pulling it out because looking at it, it's a palette that really does inspire me and gives me those lovely fall into Christmassy time vibes. So all in all, this is a palette that I can and do recommend if you're looking to get something from the Too Faced holiday collection or you're just wanting something from holiday. I know a lot of us get all very sucked up into the packaging and just the whole aesthetic of the holiday makeup. Admittedly, it is not anything that is like freakishly revolutionary. I feel like if you have the Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette, you really don't need this. You've got those shimmers, you've got those colors, you have enough mattes to dupe out the same thing that this one has. This Hot Toddy shade is very unique and the shimmers are just very nice and I am pleasantly surprised, but it's good quality. But if you already have a chocolate bar or the chocolate gold, you're probably good. Alright, y'all, there we have that review. I was super excited to bring that to you and super pleased and surprised by the quality and how much I ended up liking this palette, especially considering Too Faced holiday quality in the past. Definitely let me know down below what you guys think about this palette, what you think about holiday makeup releases on a whole, because I feel like they be super crazy this year. They're coming out sooner and sooner every stinking year. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you, and as always, keep it real. Mwah!